Okay, so there are 3 rounds. So there are basically 3 rounds, TR, MR, and HR. But all the 3 panel will sit together, so it will be only 1 round. Okay. Both TR and MR will be, MBA graduates, and they have joined TCS from similar hiring that you like you. Okay, they will be very experienced. TR will be around 5 to 10 years. MR will be around 12 to 20 years and more. HR can be of any experience range. Okay, so this is the panel composition. MR is the most senior panel. Okay, and then this is the areas from what they are supposed to do. So all this is theory. Let me tell you, so basically technical panel, you ideally ask technical questions, but since it is MBA hiring, so there is not much technical things. So both TR and MR can ask you any question. So from there, where they will ask you question, the first thing they will pick up is your resume. Okay, so the most of the questions will come from your resume. So please watch that course resume section very focusfully, and then create your resume aligned to IT, aligned to TCS. You can take help of ChatGPT also. Okay, so for example, let me give you an example. So you have done an internship in ITC. You have done an internship in a bank. Now that internship you have done. So you have done various things there. Okay, now for IT company, what you should do, so you have to make a column of learnings, key learnings. अतुल, तुम्हारा रेज्यूमे खोल के दिखाऊं? Atul,
हाँ
you there?
हाँ सर हाँ
Okay. Let's say, so this is the resume of Atul. Okay, he's in this call. So his resume is very, sales and marketing specific because he is a marketing student, right? Okay, so here he has to explain things that, like for example, this sales and all this. So here you have to redefine it, like here he has got, you have learned key learning should be customer handling, okay, consumer behavior, stakeholder management, right, marketing. तो जो की learnings वाला section है ना, अतुल and everyone, ठीक है, rewrite it with the terms that I am telling you. ठीक है, more of customer facing. Learnings can be anything, right?
yes sir
Okay, so rewrite it. Okay, for if you have done in banking, then again mention the things like client, mention the things like stakeholder, mention the things like product pitching. This is good. It's these are terms that will be same in IT also. Okay, so try to use this kind of words. You can take help of ChatGPT to rewrite it for the IT company. It will do that. Okay, yeah, so there will be questions from different areas. And for example, he has done civil engineering, so why marketing after civil engineering? And then why IT company after MBA? So there will be questions from that. So please make a good resume and look at it, see what kind of questions can be asked. There, if you mention SQL, people can ask you question from SQL. If you are mentioning CRM, so what is CRM? What are different kind of CRM? Okay, so again, CRM is one of the offering in TCS. So there are different kind of CRM. Okay, so there will be questions from your resume. So make it well. Okay, and watch that video module of resume making. Okay, and then make a good resume, and then you can also copy this in ChatGPT and ask it to basically give you some reframe it for the IT company, and then it will give you some suggestions. Kar loge ye, you can do it, right? Small thing, right?
yes
Yes,
sir
sir. Yes, sir.
Copy
Yes,
it
sir.
and give the prompt, reframe it for IT company, right? And it will
Yes, sir.
it will give you the some pointers that you can do. ये टेम्पलेट भी मैंने दिया है. दिस इज अ टेम्पलेट दैट आई हैव डिजाइन. ओके, I have taken interviews in various good institutes, including IITs and IIMs, and I have seen all kinds of resume. तो ये resume template जो है, ये मैंने डिजाइन किया है, and this is a perfect template to be used for MBA hiring. It is there in that course. उस कोर्स में resume वाले मॉड्यूल में अटैचमेंट की तरह ऐड है. ठीक है, तो all of you please download it from there. And if you don't have a good resume, many colleges have their own criteria, own format, sorry. Uh, the student uses that only. But yeah, if you want to use a new one, you can use this format. And yes, you can take a different resume than what you have submitted during application forms. Nobody will look at the resume in uploaded there in an physical interview. Okay, so you can take a new resume there. Clear, guys?
sir I have
Yes.
one
Yes, sir.
question
Bolo.
sir actually I have mentioned in depth that I have done the project on CRM
हाँ.
but the CRM is a vast topic so I don't want to be to get in that kind of scenario while giving the interview so is it possible that I will उसको हटा दूं या फिर मैं उसको क्या कर सकूं
That's okay, guys. You will not have deep knowledge of every field. Okay, you are a fresher, you are a student. So don't think like that you should have a deep knowledge, right? And in internship, you work for 1 2 months, and definitely you cannot go deep inside something. As long as you can explain that, as long as you can articulate what you have done, you can mention some good CRM softwares available in the market. It is enough. You can say I have got a basic exposure, because
Sure, sir.
there will be no area, where you will have a depth. To be honest, okay. So your panels are experienced guys, and they know everything more than you. So if they want to go in detail, they will go in detail of everything. You never know. One of your panel can be a civil engineer, and he start asking you difference. Explain me the difference between stress and strain. Yeah, Atul. So all the
Yes,
people,
sir.
please be ready to get questions from your graduation also. If you have done graduation, many times panels are also from similar background. So I am mechanical engineer. Before MBA, I have done mechanical engineering. So if any civil engineer, mechanical engineer used to come, I used to ask them these questions: strength of material question, fluid dynamics questions, this kind of questions. Explain me the three laws of thermodynamics, three laws of Newton. So again, you can have questions from any area. Okay. So again, at least you should be good with the basic. It should not be the case. I have seen many students do specialization as BA in political science. So if you are a specializer into political science, so you should know something about politics, right? You should know who is winning election in Bengal. If not, then at least you should be able to guess. Making sense, guys? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So again, if you don't know, then what you do, you like give a prompt to ChatGPT. I have done, BTech in civil engineering in my graduation. I'm appearing for MBA interview, MBA hiring interview in TCS or IT company. What kind of questions can be asked from there? So it will give you some questions, high level questions, and it will give you answers also. So just go through them. I just don't want that you get blank on any question. थोड़ा थोड़ा पता होना चाहिए. I tell you my own experience when I gave TCS interview way back in 2018. Yeah. So my interview was 60% on my graduation, 65% I must say. That gentleman who was taking my interview was, so senior. He was the head of lateral hiring, Mr. Sumit Chunarkar, one of the senior guy in TCS. And he was an engineer. He was an electrical engineer, electronics engineer. And the interview is happening for HR role. I don't know what made him, but he grilled me for 60 to 70% on my BTech project. Why I mentioned that in my resume, I don't know. And throughout back of the mind, I was thinking, hey, why you are asking me questions on from engineering? Ask me questions from MBA. That is what I applied for. But yes, I cannot do anything. So the good thing was I knew the project, so I could defend that. So basically, what happened is, if the panel is from similar background like you, and if he is also an engineer, then he will go definitely touch that area. If you have done, let's say, uh, BA in political science or something else, so if he has interest into politics, he will go into politics, right? So be ready for anything, okay? And it is
Yes, sir.
not very difficult to defend. It is not very difficult to defend. Let me tell you all that as well. If you have genuinely done things, then you can defend it. MBA interview is all about, confidence. Yes, I know and I can do it. They will try to definitely, ask you tough questions. But yeah, whatever defend it. Okay, don't give up. Yeah. So one questions will be from your resume, your projects, your internship, and if you have mentioned things like Excel, Power BI, guys, your panels will be expert in them. Okay. So go through the questions of Excel. Usually people do certificate, but they forget Excel, because it is something that comes from practice. But still, you should know the basic questions of Excel. So again, take help of ChatGPT to guess the questions. You should know what is pivot table, what is VLOOKUP, hash lookup, So all these things you should know, and it should immediately come. You should not be like thinking, oh, what is VLOOKUP, what was the formula? It should come immediately. Okay. Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
Right.
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so please make a list of these questions. Okay, then there will be questions from your MBA finance marketing, because your panels are also MBA graduates. So they will definitely go into the areas of marketing, finance, and all the famous theories that you read in MBA. Like they will ask you questions from Maslow theory. They will ask you questions from operation management. It can be Six Sigma. It can be वो famous वो वाला question पता है आपको that BGC matrix, cash cow dogs वाला.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. By Igor Ramsov.
Yeah, right. So वो मैनेजरल इकोनॉमिक्स में आता है, that's a concept of economics. So please note it. Do read about the BGC matrix. Okay, that's a very famous question of MBA.
Okay.
All right, and then there will be questions if you're from marketing. Then there will be questions around from marketing, 7 Ps, and then digital marketing, trends in digital marketing, and then social media marketing, finance. Finance is again a big domain. Finance is a technical subject. Okay, it's a very technical thing. There will be questions from different areas. People have good knowledge about stock market, and then so many things. So be ready at least to have basics. What is the stock price of TCS? Stock price क्या है TCS का?
3,260.
Very good. Very impressive. So this is called impression, creating impression. Immediately, answered immediately, exact number. And then many students say, oh, sir, I think more than 3,000, around 2,000. This will not make you select. You should immediately answer this. And as a finance student, you should know this. You're applying to TCS. How can you don't know about the TCS stock price? Right? Fundamentals. Read about TCS also. I have made a good video on TCS, a question related to TCS. You can find it on our channel. Watch that video and it will give you more than enough information to answer questions about TCS. But yeah, there will be questions from finance. So, again, if you don't know, take help of ChatGPT to give you the questions from finance background. Okay, there will be questions from operations, business analytics. Devashri, you there?
Yes, sir.
So you should be able to answer the difference between Excel, Power BI, Tableau. Which tool is good, which tool is best for which kind of analysis. What's the difference between Tableau and Power BI? What's the difference between Excel and Power BI? What Excel can do that Power BI cannot do? What Tableau can do what Power BI cannot do? What are different kind of data analytics tools? How if somebody will give you data, what is the first thing that they will do in the data analysis? Since you have studied business analytics, this kind of questions can be there. Devashri, are you there?
Yes, sir.
So I'm just giving an idea what kind of questions can come to you. Okay. So be ready to answer them.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yeah. And then there will be questions from so here is no JD. So that is already I have covered. It is techno function roles. And we were discussing how to justify your suitability for this roles, right? Okay. So that is already covered. Okay. Business analytics, consulting, pre-sales, project management officer, right? And then there will be questions from IT trends. You should know what is trending in IT as of now. What is trending?
AI.
AI.
Yeah, AI. What else? What else?
Cyber security.
Yes, what else?
Uh,
Cloud computing, guys. Okay. Cloud computing is another area. You would have heard about AWS, Azure, right?
Yes, sir.
नहीं सुना नहीं सुना है तो कोई बात नहीं, but yeah, this is cloud computing, again a trending thing. So yeah, there will be questions around this. So what is the difference between Gen AI and AI? Yeah, यही होगा. The same thing you will do. You will get mute. So read about these basic things. What's the difference between Gen AI and AI? What is the difference between uh, you know uh, uh, different kinds of AI tools, ChatGPT and Gemini? What principle on which they work? How does uh, Gen AI give you an answer? What is happening in the background? There you will come across the terms like prompt engineering, machine learning, neural networks. At least should have fundamental idea about this. Okay, many people fail to answer difference between AI and Gen AI. And if you give a sharp answer, you will be getting selected, because you will definitely impress the panel, because people before you and after you will not immediately do this, right? So
Okay, sir.
whatever I'm telling you, please prepare, and there will be similar questions.
Okay, sir.
The students that I have trained for TCS interview have even told me that 90% of the questions are the same that I tell people, right? So whatever I'm telling you, you must take it like that the similar questions can be asked. Okay. All right. So about TCS, you should know, and you should know who are the competitors of TCS. How many employees are there in TCS?
More than 6 lakhs.
Sir, it's
Yeah. So people may guess
sir,
it's
it's
around.
5,93,314.
Very good. So again, it's an impressive answer because it was very specific. Okay. So yeah, read about TCS and watch my video. On our YouTube channel about questions related to TCS. So it has everything, and it also covers how will you justify what you will do. I think no, it has not there. Okay, no worries. We already discussed that. And then there will be questions from situation. They will give you situations. For example, you are a project, you are a team lead, and then there's a conflict between your team member. How will you handle that? There can be questions around. You are handling a project, like you said, you will handle customer, like I told you. Then they will give you a situation. Okay, you will handle the customer. Okay, now imagine you are handling a customer. You have committed a deadline that you will complete the project by this date, and then immediately two of your team member fall ill. Okay, and the customer have a critical dependency on your delivery. Imagine like you are planning a wedding for somebody, or so, your team member fall ill and you are not able to complete the wedding preparation on time. What will happen? Customer will blast on you. So how will you handle the situation? So this is a situation based question. Getting my point, guys? तुम इतना बोलोगे हम
Yes.
कस्टमर को फेस करेंगे, we will face the customer, will handle the client, then he will also check whether you have the capability to handle that or not. Okay, so what can be the good answer for this if you are missing a deadline? Ha.
I will start observing the objectives. Then uh, I will look at the root cause areas of the problem. Then
Debarshi, you are speaking theory. Okay, there's a problem before us. A customer is about to blast on us. Okay, what you will do here? It's a simple question. Anybody?
we
I'll
will
ask
assure
calmly
them
to
that
please.
Go ahead. Go ahead. What you will do?
I'll ask calmly to please. I mean, give some more time for a few days or so.
No, here's a sharp deadline.
Sir, is it possible to take the more responsibility by myself?
You already have
The
a lot.
team's responsibility.
You already have a lot.
So then I will try to solve the issues, whatever going on in between my team, because I'm the team leader. So as a leader, I should take over the responsibility, right?
But how will you handle it? What responsibility you will take? What you will do? Okay. So in the upcoming live sessions, we will take up some situations, and I will explain you how to think about situational based question. So maybe we'll do the live sessions alternate days so that you can do the homework that I'm giving you. So the live session, the next we'll do is a day after tomorrow, and then we can take situational based questions for that day. So I will give you different situation, and I will guide you how to think to answer situational based question. But just to touch up here, so basically, if this in this kind of situation, so in any kind of situation that you are given, be practical. Okay, number one, be practical. Go into the situation. Okay, so we have got a deadline. We have got a deadline, and then we cannot, it is very difficult to change the deadline because customer has dependency on us. So now what we'll do? Two of our team member are ill. So definitely we are TCS. So we are 6 lakh big people team. So we will try to see if we can if we can complete the work with a limited team without 2 members. We will see if the other team members have the same competency or they can do overtime. We will give them some time off after the delivery. But yeah, we'll see if somebody, if all of us can distribute the additional responsibility of those 2 people and then finish the work by giving extra time work hours. We will compensate that later after the work is done. If not, then we will try to get more team members for some time from other team, right? We are not a single team in the company, correct? Right? We also have a manager, then we have a senior manager. We'll go to them, we'll explain them the situation, and we'll buy some person for some time from some other team, and and get the work done by the deadline. Clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
So these are practical answers. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to go into the situation, you have to think in that situation and give a rational answer. Okay, this
Okay,
kind
sir.
of answers are not right. Asking, yeah, of course, if nothing can be done, then speak to your client if the deadline can be extended, but there are very less chances. Okay, all right.
Okay.
Then there will be questions around the general knowledge, current affairs. What is happening in the world? What is happening as of now in the world?
So the war going on in between the Israel and Iran.
Yeah. So I have a question for all of you. What is the role of America in that war? What America is trying to achieve from that war? You tell me.
Sir, America wants to change the regime because it's pro-Islamic, and Iran is rich in minerals, as if now for oil and natural gas is very rich over there, and they want to build connectivity through Turkey to reach a gas line to Europe to bypass the Russian oil or gas. So that's why they are dealing with these scenarios.
Good. So this person has few points to answer. Okay, and that shows he's aware. This is enough. You should say immediately 2-3 points. That's okay. Though it is not the exact answer, but still, if you are able to immediately answer few points, then it shows that you are aware, and that is justified. Okay, there will be questions around what is happening in the, how it is affecting. So this is leading to a crude oil crisis. This is leading to LPG crisis. So what can be done now? Okay, what will be the future? Right? How technology can solve this problem? Correct. So there can be questions from general knowledge. Okay.
Okay, sir.
This is the evaluation criteria. Okay. Guys, be confident. Okay. A confident is more important than talent. Always remember. What? Confidence is more important than talent. So be calm, be cool, use your brain. Okay. And then answer whatever you know. But yes, do a good preparation. I think you have all the stuff. You have that course. You have me to guide you. Okay. All you need to do is the hard work of following what is being told to you. If you do that, you are getting selected. Okay. Okay, guys.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
All right.